ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa.
àṣírí ńlá rèé o pásítọ̀ Ezekiel Dashman wọ́n ti tú àṣírí ìjọba o wọ́n tú àṣírí tó wà nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam wípé gbogbo àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí tó ń pa àwọn gúnmí ní àwọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sìnkú àpapọ̀ mọ́ o. ó ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí o ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa ẹ wo pásítọ̀ tẹ́ ń wò yìí pásítọ̀ Ezekiel Dashman àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí ni o àwọn ni wọ́n lọ sọ fún pásítọ̀ yìí o wípé àwọn kìrìsìtẹ́nì tí wọ́n nà láìfù tí wọ́n ń páyín tí wọ́n ń pa wọ́n dànù wípé wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ìsìnkú àpapọ̀ fún wọn mọ́ ìyẹn ni mass burial tó máa ń ṣe fún wọn wọ́n ní wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe fún wọn mọ́ wípé tí wọ́n bá ti pa wọ́n kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí àwọn ẹbí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan kí wọ́n lọ dá òkú àwọn èèyàn wọn tí àwọn bá ti pa kí wọ́n lọ dá sin. ìgbà tó yá nígbà tí wọ́n wá sọ fún pásítọ̀ ètò pásítọ̀ pé òun ò gbọ́ sí wọn lẹ́nu òun ò dá wọn lóhùn nígbà tí wọ́n rán àwọn agbẹnusọ̀rọ̀ fáwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí ló sọ ṣùgbọ́n báyìí wọ́n ní wọ́n ti wá lọ gba ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ìjọba wọlé o àwọn ìjọba ni wọ́n ní wọ́n wá sọ fún àwọn báyìí wípé tí àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí bá ti pa àwọn ènìyàn ní Jọ́ọ̀sì ni o àbí ní gbogbo Benue o gbogbo agbègbè ibi tí pásítọ̀ yìí wà tí wọ́n ti ń sin ìsìnkú àpapọ̀ fún àwọn kìrìsìtẹ́nì tí wọ́n ń pa wọ́n ní ìjọba ní àwọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ìsìnkú àpapọ̀ fún wọn mọ́ wípé kí àwọn lọ máa sìn wọ́n ní ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ kí fámìlì kankan kó gbé èèyàn ẹ̀ tó bá pè èèyàn mẹ́ta ní fámìlì kan kí fámìlì yẹn kí wọ́n lọ gbé ilẹ̀ mẹ́ta kí wọ́n sin wọ́n sí. pásítọ̀ yìí wá ṣàlàyé pé ọgbọ́n tí wọ́n fẹ́ dá ni wípé tí UN bá wá tàbí Amẹ́ríkà wá tàbí àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè lágbàáyé tó bá wá láti wá fẹ́ ṣe ìwádìí wípé ń gbọ́ o wọ́n ní there is Christian genocide níbí o àwọn fẹ́ rí orórì wọn àwọn fẹ́ rí tí wọ́n ń sin wọ́n sí o kí wọ́n má bàa lè rí lápapọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tàbí wọ́n fẹ́ wá ṣe ìwádìí bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́ẹ̀sì ni àbí wọ́n fẹ́ fi wá fimú fílẹ̀ ni kí wọ́n má bàa lè rí àwọn ẹ̀rí wọ̀nyẹn wọ́n ní nǹkan tí wọ́n torí dá ọgbọ́n yìí nìyẹn o ṣùgbọ́n pásítọ̀ yìí wọ́n ní àwọn ti bọlẹ̀ fún àwọn yarí wípé ìsìnkú àpapọ̀ báwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pa wọ́n yẹn àwọn á máa ṣe ìsìnkú àpapọ̀ yẹn fún gbogbo àwọn tó bá pa ẹ wo ẹ̀yẹ ènìyàn wa wàhálà lágídí mà lọ̀rọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ islamize inú ìlú yìí wọ́n mà ti fẹ́ islamize inú ìlú yìí ó mà ti wá di wàhálà ó mà ti di gòǹbé báyìí ó mà ti di rògbòdìyàn gidi báyìí ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ohùn sí kẹ́ bá wa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu pásítọ̀ Dashman Ezekiel o pásítọ̀ yìí nìkan ni mo rí tó dìde o gbogbo àwọn general overseer kò sẹ́ni ọ̀kan tó sọ̀rọ̀ o kí ló ní mo rè kó bá wà pẹ̀lú pásítọ̀ yìí wọ́n ní àwọn dúró tán ni o pé nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ ṣe o àwọn dúró tán gbogbo àgbáyé ló ń gbọ́ gbogbo àgbáyé ló ń rí àwọn àṣírí ti tú lè dáwọ́ bo ìpànìyàn pàápàá jùlọ Christian genocide mọ́ nínú ìlú yìí pásítọ̀ Ezekiel ẹ bá wa gbóhùn sókè. Alex ti padà wá o Observer America. bákan náà ni arákùnrin Alex tó jẹ́ US Observer missionary ó kọ́ àwọn ilé tí àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí ti dáná sun òun náà lè ń wò ní ẹ̀yìn pásítọ̀ yẹn ó kọ́ ọ fún àwọn ogunléndé àwọn tí wọ́n ti jó ilé wọn tí wọ́n ti pa ní bàbá pa ní ìyá àwọn ẹbí wọn tó kù ó kọ́lé fún wọn o bó ṣe wá láti Amẹ́ríkà ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo bó ṣe wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn Trump mọ̀ ń pa ẹ o. ẹ bá wa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu pásítọ̀ Dashman àti Alex ní ibi tí ẹ ti bá wa rí wọn níbi tí wọ́n ti kọ́ ilé fún àwọn tí wọ́n ti jó ilé wọn. ẹ bá wa tẹ́tílẹ̀ gbọ́ àṣírí ńlá lẹ́nu pásítọ̀ Ezekiel Dashman.
Let me expose the secret of Islam using this government that there should be no mass burial. Do you know why? Because in future the Fulani will rise up and say we have been killed. Where is the evidence? They are using the government to block us from doing mass burial because a monument of mass burials will defend us in the future. But if everybody take his cup to his house, one day when you say Fulani have killed you, Fulani will say, where have we killed you? Bring proof. If you are to take them to their backyard of your fellow that was killed by Fulani, they will say it's a lie. It's not Fulani that killed him. It is typhoid, hepatitis, or cancer. Don't lie to us. Okay, bring evidence of doctor's report. When will they follow people from one place to another? I'm telling my people, don't give up. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Once you are killed in 1 second, in 1 minute, in 1 hour, many have died. Let them have a mass burial in one place. Future will vindicate us. The monument of Dogonawa is shaking all the lobbies. The lobbies that there is no genocide. We are proof that there's genocide. Now they are using the government to say there is no genocide. We should never have a mass burial. We should make a burial in different family so that they will have a say. The lawyers that will represent Fulani will have a say. But let me tell you, all my people, no more individual burial. Whoever that will ever come out and convince you from this hour that you should never have a mass burial, they are agenda, the place, the implementers of Islamic agenda, so that no proof will stand in our future. Today, many people have seen various mass burial. It's vindicating us today, and they don't want that to happen next one. That's why they're using the government to block us from doing mass burial. No, don't obey that voice. The same people that block you, when they see what is going to happen to us in the future, the same people will come and say, forgive us, we didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know that things would go like this. We are the one that blocks you not to have a mass burial. We are the one that done it. We didn't know that it was a plan, so that in future, they will take over the land. They will deny that they are not the one. Even when United Nations comes, there will be no proof, evidence, because we don't have proof. But mass burial is the best weapon for breakthrough, to silence the enemy that doesn't want to see you or see your children or your grandchildren alive. So stand by mass burial. We are one. We are not individual. You can't divide us. We are one in Christ. Bury our people in one place, so that whenever they come, if they want, let them go to Dogo Hanawa and dig the grave. They will see the corpse of children. They will see the skeletons of children, the skull of children. All people, they will find them in that mass burial. And that is what they don't want. My fellow brothers and sisters, don't be deceived. The Bible says in the last days, they will deceive you. They will deceive you and say things that are negative, that they are right. Don't agree. My beloved, we just thank God for what God is doing. The love of Christ in the heart of the Christians in America is coming to us. I see what Brian is doing. I see what Babir is doing. Alex, and let me tell you something. If you look at all these structures, the Fulani terrorists came into. When we say the Fulani terrorists, there are Fulani that are not terrorists. When we say Muslim terrorists, there are Muslims that are not terrorists. I'm not talking in respect of Muslim alone, but the terrorists in Islam. Gumi, you are challenging Alex because in the blueprint of evil agenda of some people in Islam, that our houses should be burned down, that we should never reconstruct the houses again. This place has been receiving attack almost 20 years back in this village in Dinsusu. Lohala is there across. There are many houses that were burned down by Fulani terrorists. As I'm talking to you, Alex is building the structures that was burned down. No room was standing. They have to uproot. Look at the other dilapidated structure that was burned down completely. Now these are places that have to be done. Then, Gumi, you are targeting Alex in your own presentation. Someone that came from America representing brethren, helping us to build. What will I say about equipping the persecuted initiative that are also out to accept to help us with casualties that we are in the hospital. Come and see casualties at the emergency ICU. We are there praying with them, no food for them. I have to produce all what I have to give it so that they'll order food for them and also for those that are taking care. Come and see some of them, their intestines was out. Come and see bullet from this side going to the other side. Come and see those that their hands was cut. In fact, one of my brother Muslim was there. He came to sell his property. He became a victim, but I thank God he was not among the dead people. God spared him from his own brothers that are chanting Allah Akbar to come and kill in the name of Allah. My fellow brothers and sisters, this land will never be for Islamic people. God has raised some people to come and help us. We have many casualties. Basarakin is on walk. Walking. The corpses that were in the over 30 corpses. But yesterday I was able to count about 29. But my fellow brothers and sisters, we need your help. We need more people to come from America. And I'm praying for more Arab people that are swimming in oil, wealth. They should come to the north. Zamfara, Kasina, many Hausa people's houses we have been destroyed. Let them come and rebuild the house. After we finish here with Alex, by God's grace, we are going to build houses in Kasina, in Zamfara, and villages that has been destroyed. We are talking of one another in Nigeria. I know my religion say love all, not particular people. I was an Arab, but today God calls me to rob Satan. I'm robbing Satan today because many people are serving Satan. I'll rob Satan to squeeze people out from serving him and pay the attention to Jesus Christ. And that's the work that I'm doing today, to rob Satan from people that depend upon him. The occultic that are serving Satan. Many have been robbed from Satan, and today they are Christians. Many Arabs have been robbed from serving Satan. Today, they are serving Jesus. The same thing that I will do. I will not rest with what God has done. Alek Babir, thank you for what you have done. And I know Joat Saul is on his way to see what is happening with us in Jos. Thank you.
Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa, ẹ ti bá wa gbọ́ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí pásítọ̀ yìí sọ àti àwọn àṣírí tí wọ́n tú nípasẹ̀ wípé wọ́n ní káwọn má sí ìkó àpapọ̀ mọ́ láti má lè rí ẹ̀rí tàbí àwọn UN bá wá tàbí Amẹ́ríkà bá wá. Ìdí nìyẹn tó fi ní kó má sí ìsìnkú àpapọ̀ mọ́ iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ àwọn gúnmí ni o. Àwọn gúnmí tí wàá lọ bá sí abẹ́ ìjọba láti máa dúnkòkò mọ́ pásítọ̀ yìí. Ṣe rí pé àṣírí ló tú yìí o, ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa. Àwọn eléyìí wọ́n fẹ́ wá islamize inú ìlú yẹn ni o. Yorùbá jí má sùn. Ẹ bá wa pín ètò yìí kó dé ọ̀dọ̀ gbogbo àwọn general overseer wípé káwọn náà kàn dìde. Ẹ bá wa pín ètò yìí, ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa, jẹ́ ká rí èròǹgbà yín ní abẹ́ fọ́nrán yìí. Yorùbá jí má sùn. Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa, orí ìkànnì tuntun tá a wà yìí, ẹ bá wa gbìyànjú láti máa subscribe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti rí ètò wa, ẹ bá wa pín, ẹ bá wa tẹ love and like, ẹ share, ẹ comment, ẹ fi èròǹgbà yín sí abẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àríwísí. Káwa náà ká fi mọ èròǹgbà yín lórí àwọn ètò tá a mú wá lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan fún wa wípé ìran Yorùbá a nílò láti jí lójú oorun wa. Ẹ máa bá wa pín. Àṣàkẹ́ TV show, Àṣàkẹ́ international, Àṣàkẹ́ oníwèé ìròyìn, Àṣàkẹ́ TV show, Àṣàkẹ́ TV, Àṣàkẹ́ TV news. Gbogbo Àṣàkẹ́ òun là ń jẹ́. Ẹ máa tẹ̀lé wa ní orí ìkànnì yìí. Bá wa pín lógúnlógún, ẹ pín lọ́gbọ̀nlọ́gbọ̀n. Àṣàkẹ́ TV show.